If you're a manager building schedules for an hourly team, and it's taking you hours every week, or you keep publishing it and then rebuilding it all week, this is for you. Today I'm walking through a faster employee scheduling process that reduces mistakes, reduces overtime surprises, and cuts the constant texts problem. This is specifically for shift-based operations, restaurants, retail, healthcare, hospitality, where coverage and labor cost are real. If you have 5 employees and everything is flexible, this won't feel as painful. But if you're scheduling 15 to 500 hourly workers, this is exactly where schedules break. Most people think scheduling takes a long time because you're busy, but the real reason is simpler. Manual scheduling forces you to hold too many rules in your head at the same time. You're trying to remember who's available, who's already at 38 hours, who can legally work a double, who has the right role or certification, who worked late and needs rest time, who always calls out, and who will accuse you of favoritism if the hours look uneven. So scheduling becomes this loop. Build, catch conflicts, rebuild, publish, get texts, rebuild again. That's why it feels like you're never done. If you want scheduling to be faster, you need to separate the schedule into 3 buckets, because each bucket follows different rules. Bucket A, non-negotiable coverage shifts. These are the shifts that cannot be wrong. Example, your opening shift, your charge nurse coverage, your keyholder shift, your certified bartender shift. If these are undercovered or staffed wrong, you don't just get annoyed, you get risk. Schedule these first. Always. Bucket B, revenue protection shifts. These are the shifts where being short hurts revenue or service quality. Friday dinner rush. Weekend retail peak. Check-in/checkout rush at a hotel. These are the shifts where we'll figure it out, turns into lost revenue and unhappy customers. Bucket C, flexible filler shifts. These are the shifts with the most flexibility. If you try to schedule these first, you will always rebuild. So you schedule them last, because they're the only ones that should absorb change. This one change, coverage first, flexibility last, cuts scheduling time immediately. Mistake number 1, publishing before you've checked hour limits. This is where overtime leakage is born. You think someone is at 32 hours, they're actually at 38, then a call-out happens, and suddenly you're paying time and a half because you didn't see it coming. Fix. Do an hour check before publish. Mistake number 2, treating availability like a suggestion. If availability lives in texts, DMs, sticky notes, or someone told you last week, your schedule will always be unstable because your inputs are unreliable. Fix. Availability must be a system of record, not a memory game. Mistake number 3, you're acting as the shift swap middleman. If every trade request goes through you, scheduling never ends. You're not managing a schedule, you're managing an inbox. Fix. Trades need rules. If a swap doesn't break coverage, role rules, or hour limits, it shouldn't require a human referee. Mistake number 4, fairness is based on vibes. If you're eyeballing fairness, employees will feel it. They don't need perfection, they need consistency and logic. When the schedule looks random, people assume it's favoritism, even if it isn't. Fix. Fairness needs a repeatable method, hours balanced, rules clear, exceptions documented. Here's the test. If any of these are true, manual scheduling isn't annoying. It's a structural problem. You spend Sunday building the schedule and Monday fixing it. Your phone buzzes at night about coverage. You have recurring overtime surprises. One call out turns into 45 minutes of texting. Employees regularly say the schedule is unfair. Your best people are leaving, and you can't explain why. That's not a discipline problem. That's a system problem. If you want, I can make a second video that shows a weekly scheduling checklist you can follow in 20 minutes. Coverage first, hour limits next, then swaps and fairness. And if you're in a regulated environment, healthcare, multi-location, high overtime, this becomes even more important. Drop a comment with your industry, restaurant, retail, healthcare, hospitality, and I'll tailor the checklist to the rules you're dealing with.